City volunteers utilize wheelchair aid at a free clinic in Jordan to better serve physically challenged patients. City volunteers reach out to a woman whose husband is an ALS patient. Welcome to the Headlines. I'm Siri Su. Thank you for joining us. At Tzu Chi's free dental clinic in Jordan, there's a specially designed wheelchair aid. The volunteers have transported it from Taiwan to the free clinic, hoping to provide a more comfortable clinical environment for the physically challenged patients.
On the fifth day of the free clinic, we have come to the village of Goai Safi. Every clinic room here is crowded with a long queue of patients, especially here. We have to walk through the crowd to get inside the clinic. As soon as we get inside the clinic, we can see all the dentists or dental assistants are very busy. When we keep walking inside, we can see something different from other ordinary clinic chairs. It is a wheelchair aid. Upon hearing that some people with physical disabilities will come to the clinic, the medical team informed some volunteers to assemble this wheelchair aid. It will be more convenient and comfortable for the patients now to receive dental treatments here.
We specially designed it like this. It can tilt the wheelchair backwards, and the patients will need to be moved. This can reduce their risk of danger.
Every move from the wheelchair poses a physical danger for the patient itself. Therefore, the volunteers have brought the 20 kilograms wheelchair aid from Taiwan to Jordan, allowing the physically disabled patient to avoid being lifted.
Very great. I'm very happy. After receiving the dental service, I feel very comfortable. I didn't feel pain when the dentist treated me. It's really great.
In the past few days, the dentists have not only provided thoughtful dental services, but they have also had good interactions with the patients. Despite the difficult clinical environment, the medical volunteers always speed up their transition time in order to help more patients.
Tzu Chi has held a large free clinic in Jordan. At the free clinic, TCN treatment is especially popular. The deputy superintendent of Hualien Tzu Chi Medical Center also served at the free clinic. The day of the free clinic marked his one-year anniversary of working at Tzu Chi Medical Center. He remarked that after dedicating himself to Tzu Chi's medical mission, he has gained much.
She can walk from up to down and always like this during night.
The 100-year-old grandma has been hiccuping nonstop for a long period of time. She has come to Tzu Chi's free clinic to seek medical help.
Her liver energy is insufficient. Therefore, we first sit down and apply palm acupuncture on her to open up her diaphragm. In fact, her diaphragm is very uptight. We will see if we can relieve her symptoms.
Soon after the free clinic starts, the patients keep coming. 73-year-old Fabs has been suffering from sciatica, which has affected his ability to walk. He has sought medical help, but the conditions did not improve.
Let's look at his X-ray film to be certain if there are any big problems. It seems that the doctors have asked him to undergo a surgery. I think we can quickly relieve his pain with acupuncture.
The doctor checks the patient's X-ray film and starts to apply acupuncture on Fabs.
How you feel? It's okay. You can move your leg.
You can move.
But before it was pain. Now no pain. It was good. Better. Yeah.
The deputy superintendent of Hualien Tzu Chi Medical Center, He Zongrong, joined Tzu Chi's medical mission last year. The day of the free clinic marks his one-year anniversary serving at Tzu Chi Medical Center.
A year ago, I did not know much about Tzu Chi. Then, I dedicated myself to the medical mission. Coming to Jordan again today, I feel deeply touched.
The deputy editor-in-chief of Common Health magazine, Lin Zhenchen, has also joined the Tzu Chi Free Clinic team to document how Dr. He Zongrong applies TCN treatment in the Middle East.
Overcoming the language barrier, we asked them to roll up their pants. Since they are Muslim women, they are more conservative. The women who come to the clinic come with worried looks. When they leave, they are full of smiles. I think TCM has its specialties.
Even the Jordanian princess has come to seek medical attention. For the doctors, they not only treat the patient's illnesses, they also plant seeds of love in their minds. TIMA members in Indonesia regularly travel to the outlying islands to provide free medical services to those in need. Recently, they went to the eastern island to cooperate with the local hospital to hold a free eye clinic. They were able to help more than 200 cataract patients regain their vision.
This green jungle has sporadic houses and maintains the original mountain scenery like a paradise. It is the easternmost island in Indonesia. These mountains in Papua province are rich in natural resources and can let all residents be self-sufficient. But when people get sick, they are at a loss if they are in poor health.
There are no hospitals here and no doctors. If we need to go to the hospital, we have to travel to the city. Medicine is expensive and we cannot pay for it along with high cost of transportation.
Lacking medical resources makes these impoverished people quite susceptible. Some have to rely on fate. Among them, Sabrina and Philemon have had cataracts for many years and could not see.
Each year, the sun is quite strong here, and if residents don't pay attention, their eyes can become overstimulated, as there are many with cataracts.
To provide services to these remote areas, TIMA Indonesia came and cooperated with a local hospital to provide eye clinics, as Sabrina and Philemon were accompanied by family members to get free surgery.
I am very happy with the support. After the bandages were removed, I could see.
I'm very happy. I really want to thank all of you. I'm happy to go home and be able to see the lights again.
This is the second time that they have come to this community to provide free clinic services. Based upon their previous experience, a local hospital and government authorities were able to help out.
We want to use this free clinic to let them understand Tzu Chi, and later they will be able to enter our volunteer activities. This enables Tzu Chi to do many things here.
Providing medical services to this community is allowing the poor and the blind to have hope and see again.
Batam City volunteers promote environmental protection and inspire people's kindness. They held a charity bazaar at the Jingsi Hall, which was opened last year. Apart from the local city volunteers, volunteers from several neighboring cities also came to join. No disposable utensils were used in the event. It didn't waste any resources, but inspired the love of thousands of people.
There are a variety of food stalls as well as a continuous flow of people. Tzu Chi Bandan Liaison Office held a charity bazaar. Nearly 80 booths were set up by the volunteers to promote vegetarian food.
I'll come every time when Tzu Chi organizes a charity bazaar. The environment here at Jingsi Hall is very nice and clean. The food is nice and healthy too. I know that all of these are made diligently by the volunteers.
For the sake of environmental protection, the volunteers have already advocated not using disposable tableware. But if people still forget to bring their own tableware, the volunteers will provide it for them to borrow.
Purchasing and eating here are quite environmentally friendly. It is because no disposable tableware like plastic spoons or disposable chopsticks is used. If we do not bring our own tableware, the volunteers will lend us. This is very special and necessary. It will not damage the environment, but to spread love.
Since the opening of the Jingsi Hall in Batam last August, this is the first time to hold a charity bazaar. Therefore, in addition to all the local Tzu Chi volunteers, more than 350 volunteers from several neighboring cities came to join.
This is the first time of Batam Jingsi Hall to hold such a large-scale external activity after its opening. Many volunteers have participated in the event to share the details and trivial things. Thanks everyone for taking the initiative to bear the responsibility in every position. I'm very grateful for all the Tzu Chi volunteers' dedication to the event.
Other than promoting environmental protection, this charity bazaar also inspired everyone's compassion and gathered goodness to help more people who are in need.
Originally from China, Gao Saihong married a Taiwanese man. Their peaceful family life was disrupted 4 years ago when the husband was diagnosed with ALS. Since then, Gao has been taking care of the husband without complaints. Tzu Chi volunteers have reached out to this family during their time of need.
可以吗？会不会不舒服？来，开始，再来一点，可以啊。去换氧气。
When I first knew my husband was sick, I read upon his condition and got all the information I could. I also hid and cried under the covers.
可以啊。去备尿尿。好。
His father is aging and his mother is gone. There is no one to take care of him.
在台湾的时候会常常想家吗？
会啊，那是一定的，因为最近爸爸身体又不好，去住院了。看一下，你看有没有？
这是什么？
辣椒啊！我们那边都是这种大的长的辣椒，这个辣椒也会辣的。现在现阶段也没有。
Right now, I'm not considering going back, so I just video call my family.
打电话之类的，视频一下。之前生。
When we were in the hospital, I got a critical notice from the hospital. I've never received one. It really scared me. Actually, no matter what situation in life, if we just put ourselves in another's shoe, things become clear. Especially since he's my husband.
他是我的先生。之后我觉得可能会把一些事情看得。
Afterwards, I have not let most things sweat me, like life and death. I think death is the biggest issue in one's life, and if I don't fear it, then there's nothing left to be afraid of in life. I am lucky I am healthy. I could take care of him. If it was me in his shoes, he would take care of me this way too.
我在想，如果是我倒下，我想他应该也会这样照顾。
我得这个病。
I thought we'd grow old together. Who knew I'd become like this? I want to say to my wife, I'm sorry and I owe you so much. Because of my illness, she's having to take on so much. Now, I cannot do anything to help her or show my gratitude, and it's really too late for me. I can't move at all.
我想坐下来都太晚了，完全动不了。
我们现在去看看屋顶啊，上个礼拜那个师傅来油漆啊，那个油漆的那个效果，看看漆的怎么样？
很不错哎，像漆了这个油漆之后啊，就是家里就没有那么热了，
就比较不会那么热哈。因为我们每个月都会来看看秉承跟赛洪。
We visit Bingcheng and Saihong each month. With Bingcheng unable to move, we feel the place where his bed is, the wall next to the windows, it gets pretty hot. So we wanted to improve the situation for him and to help him sleep better. Then we asked someone to come paint the rooftop to help. It really helped the first year. So as this is the second year and summer, we've reapplied this year.
又开始夏天，所以我们才开始又再帮他做第二年这样子。天气很热。 它现在屋顶这样子有比较凉一点哈，这样你晚上可以睡得好吗？还可以哦。
这台机器是那个慈济帮忙出钱购。
This machine was purchased with Tzu Chi's financial help. It began as a hobby, but I also thought maybe I can pick up some work at home and make some money while also taking care of my husband. I can bring in a few thousand NT dollars only a month. It's not too much because I don't have that much free time to do this.
就可以补充家里几千块收入而已，其实也没有很多，因为我也没有太多的时间来做这个。
每个都很漂亮哎，
像这个你喜欢吗？
我觉得蛮不错啊。我们就跟赛红聊天啊，他就说他。
Sai-Hong mentioned that she went to TFCF to learn to make bags. She would send us pictures of her finished product. Then we encourage her to make more bags, and then when we visit her, we will buy some from her.
他改善他的经济这样子。
像很多人讲说，雪中送炭的人很少，但是我觉得他们就是那种雪中送炭的人，可能就像你们很多人想象的。
I think he also worries like others do on whether I'd leave him or something. He's scared no one will be there to take care of him. It's one of his main worries. I reassure him over and over. I tell him, "Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here with you."
不要担心，因为我都在这里。
In Hambantota, Sri Lanka, Sam and his family live in a simple house built by themselves. Since the roof was built with coconut leaves, it cannot shelter them from rain and wind. However, he has no extra money to repair his home because he has lost his job due to injuries caused by an accident. To provide them a more comfortable environment, city volunteers have recruited many people to help repair their home.
The roof built with coconut leaves is badly damaged by the wind. The man, the breadwinner of this family, lost his job due to injuries caused by an accident. His daughter also passed away because of cancer. All of this make their life difficult.
Because the house remains incomplete, my family lives a difficult life. And if the rainy season comes, it will be hard for us to continue living in here.
Tzu Chi volunteers have recruited volunteers on social media to help this family repair their home. Some of them donate funds for buying materials, while others give them construction materials. The power provided by their neighbors illuminates hope.
Tzu Chi has helped us a lot. I cannot express my gratitude completely in words. This is a very good act which gathers love from many people.
After the completion of repairs, someone's child sleeps soundly. Their home is now filled with love and can finally shelter them from rain and wind.
Cambodia Tzu Chi volunteers went to Phnom Penh to distribute rice to impoverished families. This time they also gave out solar panels to 256 households. The solar panels are very helpful for these families because they can help save their electricity bills. Let's take a look.
Before Tzu Chi's 12th rice distribution begins in Ben Min Chi, the local residents donate PET bottles and some money. To their surprise, there are also solar panels prepared for them on this day.
It provides convenience to the residents, and it can also reduce their living expenses because electricity bills are also a major burden on their finance.
Tzu Chi volunteers and the deputy magistrates happily demonstrate to the residents how the solar panels work.
It is convenient for everyone to have this light bulb and this portable power supply. For example, when it is so dark at night that you can hardly see the roads, you can bring it with you to go out. But during the day, you must recharge the solar energy with the sun rays.
Everyone waits in line to receive the solar panel and head home in disbelief.
I'm really so happy that I can hardly describe in words because I have never seen this solar panel before. I only have a small electric light at home.
I
don't know how much expenses will be reduced after using this solar panel, but it will definitely help me in my life. The rice we have received also helps us a lot because we really don't have much money. I feel very happy that Tzu Chi came to help us.
After leaving the distribution site, Tzu Chi volunteers and some government officials specially come to install the solar panel for the family members who are old or have physical disabilities. Unable to speak, she puts palms together to express her gratitude.
Itchy skin is a common symptom with patients with kidney disease. Some patients may have itchiness because of poor circulation. In the past, Western medicine simply relieved symptoms. Nowadays, a combination of Chinese and Western medicine can effectively improve the problem of itchy skin.
This patient's skin on the whole body is dry and itchy, and there are pustules on the head and back.
I've been scratching there for a long time. It's really itchy.
Mr. Xiao has been undergoing dialysis for 12 years. Started 5 years ago, urinary pruritus on his upper body leads him to scratch without knowing it, and even at night. It gets worse and even affects the people next to him.
He will itch so much the bed will shake. I will be awakened by him. Oh, his clothes, his back, hands are all bloody. It's terrible.
According to statistics, about 10 to 30% of patients with kidney disease will develop uremia and pruritus like Mr. Xiao. After dialysis, patients with itching problems soar to 90%.
Most of the patients with kidney disease are older, and the elderly have dry skin. Dry skin is more likely to itch. If they do dialysis and don't remove all the toxins, they are more likely to itch.
In patients with early onset or mild symptoms, previous doctors would recommend rubbing moisturizer or lotion. Those with more serious cases require drugs or phototherapy. But Western medicine is not suitable for every patient. Some patients switch to the method of combining Chinese and Western medicine. Western medicine is used primarily through dialysis, and traditional Chinese medicine includes medicated baths and ointments.
If the pose and the body types shows that one is hot and wet body type, then we can use medicine, which is cooling. When the medicated bath is applied, it actually removes the inflammatory factors from the outside.
Nearly 20 patients are being treated for this at Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital. After 1 month of treatment, the degree of itching decreased from severe to mild. Physicians also remind those undergoing dialysis they should choose a low-protein diet and do a good job of moisturizing the skin to reduce the chance of recurrence of pruritus.
Shenyang City volunteers have been invited to teach some kindergarteners about environmental protection. The volunteers also led the children to pick up garbage at the park, putting their love into action. We'll leave you with these images. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.